All right, welcome back, everyone. Today is the 22nd of March, and yep, we are back to the analysis for the next week. So, yeah, this is JJ from STBB. Welcome back to the trading analysis session, and then, of course, for a start, we will be reviewing what has actually happened last week. So, last week, let's look at what I have mentioned on the USD. So USD, I was mentioning that it is still weak, and then it has already broke, the 200 EMA. If you were to put a EMA over, give me 1 minute. Yeah, so you can see I have a couple of these EMAs that I'm using. So this pink one is the 200 day moving average. This is a daily chart. So yeah, 200-day moving average has already broke down, but then I was also saying that it is actually at a level to actually watch for. You see, it is over here. So yeah, it seems like there is a bounce. So I mean, last week I was actually anticipating some reversal to be happening. So the reversal actually came after, I think, was after the FOMC, right? So FOMC was on the Thursday morning of Singapore time. Yeah, so after Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, you see that it starts to bottom out and then starts to rise again. So yeah, I was also saying that if it's going to be able to stay above 104, then most likely it's going to be bullish for the near term, which is like likely it could be pulling back to this zone. If it's bullish enough, maybe it will test back this 108 hour, sorry, 105.80, or it might just retest back. Yeah, this EMA is starting to converge. These are, I think, the 50 and 100. Yeah, 50, 100, 200. So yeah, the 50 and 100 is going to converge, and I think likely wise, yeah, maybe sorry, maybe you could be seeing some form of rejection over here. So there could be a pullback. Yeah, some pullback of the US dollar after this sharp move down. It is starting to bottom out a little, and yeah, maybe this will be the area that will see some resistance to this you can call it the cat bounce. Okay, so that's for the US dollar. So yeah, I also spill over to mention more about the US dollar in this coming week, what I am expecting. So yeah, that's for US dollar. Then I think I also mentioned about the EU to go long, as long as, last week I think I mentioned about this trend line, right? And it was still holding up from Monday all the way to Wednesday before it actually flipped to the downside. So over here now, yeah, I just go through what I've mentioned first. Then yeah, I will go through improper the outlook for the next week. Okay, then there is also the mention of dollar yen. So for dollar yen, as you can see, I was actually like kind of anticipating that, yeah, as long as it's going to stay above this EMA 50, which is the on the 1 hourly, which is the like a 2-day moving average. Okay, it is also quite a bit like the what you call it, VWAP. VWAP. So yeah, so VWAP, if you were to use VWAP, that will also be depending on where you place the yeah, there's actually a couple of the different VWAP. There's the ankle VWAP. There's also another one that is actually just taking the sessions VWAP. Yeah, so basically it's the volume weighted volume weighted average price in that sense. Okay, so that's on the VWAP. But anyway, yeah, so I was saying that if it's going to stay above the 50 EMA, it is still a good long, yeah, to write it up a little. But then you can also yeah, later, I mean, okay, I mean, don't spill over, but yeah, I'll go through them later on. Then for the other pairs like the EJ as well, so EJ, I think I took this trade also because I did mention that for EJ it is more, yeah, bullish compared to, let's say, dollar yen. So yeah, EJ on Monday itself, it actually moved higher, and then I think I took it long somewhere here, and yep. So this is the up move, and when it starts to consolidate, and of course, depending on your own strategy, if let's say you are going to get out at this area, is also fine, because you can see that it is not going to what you call it, move out any higher. It seems like it's getting weaker. So yeah, anyway, that was one of the trade that I did. And then the other trade I think I also took was on the pound. Oh, yeah, I also did a trade on dollar yen as well. Dollar yen. Yeah, two trade dollar yen, and then on the EU long as well. Yeah, for the EU long, it was like I did mention about, I'm still bullish. Yeah, as long as it's still going, I mean, still staying above this 50 MA, and then it's not breaking this um, uptrend line. Okay, so yeah, that I think earlier on in the week I took a long over here as well. Okay, then yeah, so that's most of it that I remember. But yeah, if I can, I will also refer back to my journal, because I don't remember all the trades that I done. So yeah, keep a journal is also important for you to remember in a way where you have went wrong, where you've done well, and stuff like that. So journaling is, I would say, important part of your trading as well. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next week. So next week wise, starting on the 24th, just visit this, what you call it, Forex factory for a moment. So just to see what are the news that's coming out for the next week. Okay, so it's always good to, if you can remember, that would be perfect. But if let's say you are, your memory is not that good, make sure that every morning, let's say if you wake up at 6 a.m. or whatnot, yeah, be sure that you take a look at what news is coming out, because the especially those high impact news, like those in red, it will impact the currency that you're trading quite significantly for some. So next week, do expect some volatility, or yeah, volatility in terms for the European side, because of the PMI data, the pound as well. So that will be on the Monday. Okay, just let me close this off. I think it's a bit irritating. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so then on a Tuesday, or rather it's Monday morning, sorry, not Monday morning, Tuesday morning, early morning of Singapore time, there will be a BOE governor speaking. Then the subsequent ones, I think the important one, yeah, you can keep a lookout as the final GDP for the US on the Thursday, and then unemployment claim as well, and all that. Okay, then last but not least, also, if let's say you're affected, I mean, the trading of yours, let's say you're trading on the London Open, or yeah, those type of trading, you might need to take note of this, yeah, daylight saving. So daylight saving for now, if London, for my case, is opening at 4 p.m. right now, it will be shift back to 3 p.m. Okay, then of course, I think in November or something like that, it will shift back. I mean, it will be pushed back 1 hour. That means, yeah, it will be 4 p.m. again, Singapore time. Okay, for the London Open. So that's for the news. Then coming back to the analysis proper. Okay, next week, like I mentioned, as long as it's able to stay above this 104, I would be bullish for the USD to move up for the next week, right? Okay, so move up like this, just shift the arrow a bit. Okay, so yeah, of course, if you were to take a look at the higher time frame perspective, right, you can see that there is this trend line, a downtrend line, so lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So there could be this possibility of forming a lower high that could, yeah, like I mentioned, coincide with this area of concern. So maybe I can change this to a red color instead. Okay, so yeah, just to keep a lookout in this area. Then that's for the USD. So likewise, I mean for euro dollar, euro is actually making up the about I think 45 or yeah or 60%. I can't really remember the exact figure, but it is the majority percentage of the makeup for US dollar index. So US dollar index basically is a basket of majors, and then it is sort of like aggregated to form this index US dollar index. So the basket actually includes currency like euro, pound, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, Aussie's dollar. I think is also inside. Then yeah, so those major economy. Okay, so yeah, I mean euro dollar being the major percentage inside. So if I'm expecting US dollar to go up, then of course euro dollar should be going down, and then it also align with what I'm seeing here, which is a double top, and right now it is trading below this 50-day sorry, not 50 yeah 50 EMA, which is the 50 H1. This is the 1 hourly time frame. Okay, so yeah, it is looking rather weak. So if there's a consolidation and turn down more, I think it could be having some pullback as well from here on. So likewise for pound, but I think pound dollar is a little bit stronger as compared to the euro dollar. Okay, and I am also, let me check out my notes. I think I'm also looking at this euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, I think it could be a case of it could be retracing upwards. So depending on the, if I see a consolidation above and then it starts to break higher, then yeah, I think I might go long. But if let's say this goes into consolidation, then I might just skip, because I'm not sure where it's going to go down or go up. Okay, so right now is getting support from the two EMA. So the daily EMA is actually, yeah, so both of these EMA are the same. It's just the 10-day moving average and the 20-day exponential moving average. Okay, so these two on the 4 hourly is the same. So yeah, just think of that. And yeah, I'm thinking I will be more a little bit more biased on this going up, but let's see how things play out for next week. Okay, then for the dollar yen, I think I also did mention a little bit just now, but yeah, I'm thinking that if let's say this is able to still hold up, because the thing is that over here this is the higher high. Okay, maybe look on this instead. So this is the higher high. Okay, you give me 1 minute. Cannot. Okay, anyway, yeah, higher high, this higher low on the H4, this is the new high. So right now over here, this will be the new low that has been formed, the higher low. And then if it's going to break lower, then I think it could be going further downwards. But if not, it could test up higher. But yeah, here's a little bit congested in terms of like there's a lot of players, yeah, camping around this area, and especially there's also this downtrend line that is in play as well. Okay, so yeah, just take a look how the price play out, and if it's going to turn weaker, of course, I think it will be um, better to short with the trend itself, because the trend right now is actually going down. Okay, so that's for the dollar yen, and also likewise for euro yen. Now you can see that the euro yen over here. So I think this will be the last higher low that was formed. So if you look at the H4, this is the higher high, the higher low, and then it break out of this last high to form this higher high, right? So right now it's coming back down. So if it's still able to what you call it, bounce over here, get some support and go up higher, then of course it is better to look for the long. Okay, but if not, if it's going to break this last low, which is at 160, around 160, then probably, yeah, you should be looking for more downside in this case. So maybe the thing is that it will be having this type of range up and down. Now it's at the top of the range, right? So maybe it will come down again. So yeah, it has been consolidating since August last year. Okay, I mean in terms of this daily time frame. Okay, so this is on the daily, and then let me take a look. The other pair, yeah, I think you can also take a look at it. It's also EuroCAD. I mean, it's also a euro pair. For this will be more on the I would say the downside if let's say this continue to be trading below this moving average. Okay, so you can see that the of course the 50-day moving exponential moving average on the 1 hourly time frame is not like every time it will be a good guide. Yeah, especially if sometimes it's just whipping around, you know. But then from this you can see that it is not able to close up higher for the past few days. And since right now is also not able to go up higher, then probably if let's say there's a consolidation um, happening here, and then it start to break lower, then yeah, that could be a good sign for you to initiate some shots. Okay, so that is for the euro cat. Then for the pound cat as well, but like I mentioned, I don't see pound as weaker than the euro. So yeah, maybe I no maybe, but yeah, I would rather go for a shot on EuroCAD if there's signal for me. Okay, and then also you can see over here there's this another level of support at this area, and then you also coincide with this what you call it, this is the 20-day, yeah, no, sorry, this is the 10-day exponential moving average. Okay, so it could be acting as a support. Okay, so that's for the pound cat. All right, then the other pair, I also took a look at this S&P. So S&P was actually consolidating, and then it starts to break out on Monday itself, and then it starts to consolidate again. So it become like a stepwise what you call it, rally to me. So like that, consolidated, then break up, consolidated, then probably if let's say you want, I think if you are on a short-term trading, right, if there's some pullback, if there's a again that's bounced around this lower part of the lower zone, right, it could be a good place for you to enter long and then see if it's going to break out. But of course, your stop loss will be tight over maybe here or something like that, because once it is going to turn the other way, probably it will continue this downside as well. Okay, so it is similar to the US dollar as well, and yeah, it is basically below most of the moving average. You can see it is below 200, 150, and yeah, basically every indicate I mean moving average. Okay, so it's quite bearish for this short term. Okay, so that's on dollar year sorry US 500, which is your S&P 500. And lastly, I'm not looking at gold, I'm looking at BTC, not so much, but I'm thinking it could consolidate and break up higher, or it has, yeah, it has a possibility that it will move out higher before it, um, I won't say come crashing down, but yeah, for it to come back to its, I mean, for it to fall again, because right now it's already um, on the downside, because this is already like a mushroom or a double top or whatnot. But yeah, it is flipping to the downside already, maybe finding some support over here at 71,000. Okay, or somewhere. But yeah, so likely it could be, yeah, pushing up before it comes down again. Okay, so that's all from my end. And then if you think that you have learned something new, or yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, yep, so please help to subscribe or and like the channel of mine. Okay, thank you, see you all next week.